Hello, this is a slide on traffic warrants. I'm doing this slide to inform those who have questions regarding warrants and how to handle them. I do work in a JP court, and I have been for the past 6 years. So that's to give you a little history on where I'm getting my information. So I'm going to go through these slides, and I do have other videos on defensive driving, deferred adjudication, small claims evictions, and traffic dismissals. But these slides are strictly for warrants. So there are three types of warrants. You have an arrest warrant, capias warrant, and a capias pro fine warrant. And I'm going to go over each one of these and see to let you know what your options are. So on an arrest warrant, these are warrants that are issued when you first get your ticket and you do not appear for court. So, for instance, if you get a citation, you don't go to court, there should be a court date on your ticket and you do not appear. This is an arrest warrant. The fine, if you miss your court date, is sent to collections to try and collect on the fine. And when this happens, there's a fee involved. And the court system passes that fee on to you. So it's added on to your fine. So whenever you do take care of the citation, and it's after that it's been sent to collections, there is a fee already incurred on your fine. What this will also do after the collections is generate what's called a violate promise to appear. And that's the abbreviation for it. The violate promise to appear is when you fail to appear on that first court date that the officer issued to you. You generate another fine. And typically that fine ranges from $140 something to, it can be up to about $160, $180 on top of your initial offense. It's not on all offenses, but on moving violations such as speeding, ran a red light, failure to stop, cases that have a moving violation. If you do not sign the citation, they cannot issue this violate promise to appear. Or if the case has been reset due to an issuance of a bad date from the officer, that violate promise to appear cannot generate. But if you do sign that citation and you miss that date, that will generate on a moving violation. Both original ticket and the violate promise to appear can go into a warrant status. So if you do not take care of them, both of them will go to a warrant status along with any other offenses you got on that ticket. These cases are bondable. So if you need to post a bond, if it's gone to a warrant status, you would have to either do it with the court, which they'll charge you the full amount of the bond, or you can go to a bail bondsman where they only charge you a percentage. Those are called surety bonds. So you could do a cash bond at the window with the court, or you can do a surety bond through a bonding company. Capias warrant. These are issued when you've actually received a new court date or you requested a new court date from the court and you failed to appear. That is a capias warrant. Or if the district attorney, you came to court and the DA or the district attorney reset you to come back and you didn't come back, they will issue a capias warrant. These type of cases do not generate a violate promise to appear. Those are only generated on the initial court date, not the capias, not a reset. And these cases are also bondable. So you can either post a cash bond at the clerk's windows or you can do a surety bond through a bonding company. Any bonding company will do. Just contact them and let them know that you have an outstanding case or citations in a particular court. They will either contact the court or go online to their website to get the information and to advise you what the bond or their charges are. Capias pro fine. These are cases that have judgments entered already. So, for instance, you get defensive driving and you did not comply or you didn't return your documents back, or if that's the case, they will enter a judgment against you. And if you don't pay that fine for the judgment, which is typically around $200, it will go into a warrant status and it will be called a capias pro fine. This is the worst warrant you want to have, where judgment's already entered. Even on a deferred adjudication case, you get a ticket while on deferred, you're out of compliance, you don't pay your fine or you don't pay all your fees, it can go into a warrant status called a capias pro fine. These cases are not bondable. You cannot post a bond on a capias pro fine because it's already got judgment entered. Purpose of a bond is to give you a chance to take care of the citation before a judgment is rendered against you. So the only option you have on a capias pro fine is to pay the fine. Some courts will allow you to do a time to pay, some courts will not. And the other option, which I don't like giving, is to serve your time on it. I hope this video was helpful for you, and I do hope everything works out well for your citation.